Hey guys, welcome back again. I just did a video. You can look for it in my videos, and it was using my Whisper TYNT under eye brightener. A viewer had asked me to do that, so I did. I was in the middle of putting on some of my makeup so that this video isn't so long. I know y'all don't like all them long videos I do. I try to keep them as short as possible. Hello, look who's here. Which side you want? My handsome baby. Oh, my shoulder. Isn't he gorgeous? He's just such the sweetest kid in the whole wide world, I swear. Are you winking at them? Did I say you wink at them?
Yeah.
Your winky eyes, huh?
I want to come in bed.
I know you wanna play Roblox, huh? When I'm all done, we'll play Roblox. I just love this kid so much. I have wonderful grandchildren, I really do. Huh? With your button nose. He's a sweetheart. I swear he is. He says the sweetest things. You know, yesterday I showed him my boo-boo from when I fell. And he was just totally appalled, you know, that I even fell. And then when I told him that ever since I started taking my medication, because me and him, we have the same feet and toes. And ever since I started taking the metformin and eating right, my feet do not swell. Even if I'm on them for a while, which they always swell, they do not. If I do not put them up all day, they still do not swell up. So that's a wonderful thing. And he told me he's so happy that I'm becoming a regular person. Yeah, and I told him
I want you to be normal.
Yeah, and I'm going to be getting hearing aids pretty soon too. So then I don't have to keep saying, what? What'd you say? And so I'm sure he'll appreciate that as well as everybody else, but not as much as me. I want to hear the thunderstorms, the rain, the crickets. I want to hear it all. You know what I mean? Those are things I cannot hear. And I have no clue when it's raining or storming because I can't hear it. I don't hear nothing. I see my cat's ears perk up and, you know, their body movements. And I have video cameras everywhere because I can't hear. So I'll be glad to have hearing aids. But I got an appointment in a couple weeks. I saw the hearing doctor, which I said that yesterday, but I expected that. But at least I'm getting hearing aids, and that's wonderful. But okay, I'm going to do my video now and get my eyeshadow on, because he's waiting for me to play Roblox with him. So I got to get my butt in gear, huh? I made him his strawberry milk and stuff this morning, so as the first thing, he woke up at like 6 something this morning. Nina, I need strawberry milk. I'm like, you have water. Drink water in bed. And we'll get strawberry milk when we get up. And he took a drink of his water and went right back to sleep instantly. He probably doesn't even remember waking up. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a quick wake up and go back to sleep. So then at 8 something, he wanted his strawberry milk, so we got up. So on with our day and our video. I'm going to move up here so I can do some of my makeup, okay? You can stay in here if you want to. You can lay on my bed, pull the animals out of the rocking chair, stuffed animals, and sit. Huh?
I'm painting.
You're painting? Well, see, that's what paintbrushes and makeup brushes are a lot alike. Makeup and painting is a lot alike. It's art.
What?
We're doing artwork on our faces every day.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's why they call professional people who do makeup, they're called makeup artists.
What?
Or for short, MUA.
What?
Yeah, makeup artists. Get out of here. I love you. Mwah. Okay,
Beep boop boo.
I did not use my primer today. What, honey?
I said beep beep boop boo.
Oh, poop poopy doop. I use this. This is it called Rodial? Yeah, Rodial Soft Focus Glow Drops. Now, you can put it under your makeup. You can not wear any makeup at all and put this on. Or you can use it as a primer. And so after I did all my skincare, I just tapped it into my skin. That's good with like serums and stuff, to just tap and press them in slightly instead of rubbing them all in. Now my moisturizer, that's too thick to tap in. But the thinner they are, the better they tap in or press in. And I used my Natasha Denona Alloy Cheek Duo for my highlighter and my contour. And I used Note, Desert Rose for my blush. There's nothing rose about it. It's deserty looking, but not rose. And so far, so good. Oh, I used a little bit of this, the Ofra Rodeo Drive, with all the shiny stuff in it, for my setting spray. And I still have out, I am going to use the greens today, I think, though. My Violet Voss Olive View Forever. And I have out the Essence Taupe It Up. And I do have the Smith & Colt out. How that is so expensive, I do not know. Right? We don't know, do we?
Yeah. Beep beep boop boo.
Some of these things they charge us an arm and a leg for. And we don't know why, but we pay it. I know why, because the name on the outside. That's why. And I do it too, so I can't talk about nobody. Yes, I do. Okay. Do I smell good?
Yeah.
You know, when I was at the doctor's the other day, Reynaldo, everybody, even my cab driver, everybody was telling me I smelled good. See, those expensive perfumes are expensive for a reason. Not just the name on the outside. But then I got on the elevator with a sheriff's deputy, a local sheriff's deputy. Man, he smelled so good. And I told him so. I'm not going to hold back. I told him, I said, you smell so good, I just want to eat you up. See, I'll talk like that, but I ain't gonna, you know. I mean, he could say, hey, here's my phone number. I'd be like, no, I'm just saying, you know. I'm not trying to get a phone number. I'm not trying to get anything. You just smell really good. It's a figure of speech. That sometimes I should keep my mouth shut though, huh? But he said thank you. He's like me. I'll take it as a compliment and keep on going. Move along. Move along. Okay. You know me, I gotta blend the heck out of stuff. Okay, let's see here. What we got? What we got? Okay, we're gonna go just a little bit deeper for that crease. Yeah, see, my eyes are hooded as well. A viewer was mentioning that with their eyes being hooded. Mine are too, and like for even more hooded eyes that are really a lot hooded, there's so many tips out there, tips and tricks that, you know, it's worth looking up to watch them on YouTube and gain that knowledge, because that's something you might be able to use in your makeup routine. And I'm like, you know, I ain't gonna get it the first couple of times, but practice makes perfect. See, now my crease is more defined, I think. At least that's how it looks to me. Even though it's not. I like to hit that bone too. I think that helps out a little bit. And then, you know, some people resort to plastic surgery. I'm not. I mean, it is what it is. I have what God gave me, and I'm going to keep it that way. If he wanted me any other way, he would have made me any other way. He's like, when you come back, I expect you to come back to me in the same condition I had you at from the beginning. You know, well, I've got some tattoos and piercings he's not gonna like. Or he just might say, hey, I know where your heart is, and that's what matters. Because that's what I think he's gonna say. There's so many religions out there, and I honestly don't think that any of us are 100% right and any of us are 100% wrong. I think we may give God different names, but we're all worshiping the same God, whether we want to acknowledge it or realize it or not. And I honestly believe God doesn't care how we get there, just as long as we do get there. You know? Just as long as we get there. I do not believe 100% one way. I kind of like use my own common sense and navigate my way through religion. You know, I am a child of Christ. That I do know. God, Allah, Jehovah, whatever you want to call him, I am his child. And it's like many mothers and I have said many times, you know, he's saying, I brought you into this world and I'll take you out. And that's exactly how it goes. So he does know where my heart is. I pray every day. I believe what I pray. You know, I believe in the power of prayer. I believe that God does heal through surgeons and doctors, and he does what he does. I believe a sin is a sin. Whether you're smoking a cigarette or murdering somebody. Truthfully, it's all a sin. And that's what matters. You know? But you are held accountable. God don't let it slide. I always say that, man. I know God's watching me. I have to be good. And besides that, I have a grandmother in heaven. And I know she's watching down too. And I don't want to disappoint either of them. I've always been like a people person. I worked home health forever. And it was my favorite, most favorite job. But when I managed stores, Family Dollar and D&K, like my regular customers always said they loved it when they came in and I was there. That you could tell a difference in the air. You know, there was just something different when I was there. Everything was more uplifted and happy, and, you know, I cared about my customers, and it showed very much. And I did. And I spoke with them, and we'd laugh. You know what I mean? You build relationships with people when you're working out in the field where you're in contact with these people every day. And I was a people person, and I still am. I wish I could still work. Oh my God, I miss home health so much. Like that was a really beautiful job. My soft spot, children and elderly people and animals. Right there. Absolutely. I don't understand sometimes the things that people do, abusing the elderly, children, animals. We just had somebody local. It was in one of my groups on that I belong to on Facebook. He put a cat in the blender. The cat survived. Thank God. In heaven. Thank God. That cat survived. And I think that he should be punished. He should definitely, I want to hit that with this brush a little bit. Yeah, see, I like that. But yeah, he should definitely be fully punished. I think he should go to jail and be fined and not ever be able to own, possess, or be around animals. If he sees an animal, he's to walk away. But yeah, makes you wonder about people in this world. Okay, and of course, I've got my eyeliners, and I'm going to use the cap too on my eyelids. I don't know, because my daughter has not answered me yet, if we're still going to Lakeshore Park today. But I'd like to know so I can get Reynaldo ready. I love feeding the geese. And I don't throw them anything. I get them to come to me and eat it out of my hand. And eventually they will. Now for babies, I don't expect them to come to me and eat out of my hand, and I don't want them to. Because you see them babies out there in springtime. That's when most of them are hatching. Their eggs are in spring. And they're very, very protective of them. So you don't want to feed them. You don't want to hand feed them. You want to toss it. Now, I have accidentally had my finger land in a beak or two, or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. And they do have little teeny tiny teeth up in there, but they don't hurt. The worst thing about it is it's gross because they slobber. They've got slobber. I don't like slobber unless it's my grandkids. Please don't slobber on me.
What the heck?
Or my children. I'm so excited. I have a grandbaby coming. I think her next appointment, she finds out her due date. But she's not far along. And then I have more good news, but I can't announce it until they announce it. So it's not the same people. It's not my daughter. It's my daughter and son-in-law that are expecting this little bundle of joy. And it's like really cool because she has children from her, a boy and a girl from her recent marriage. And he has a boy and a girl too. So now they're going to have one together. You know, and it's really neat, I think. I think it's really neat. So I'm very excited. I just can't wait. I might do this real quick too. While I'm at it, hit that corner, hit that brow. So now we're gonna put on some Superhero to the rescue. I think this thing's getting dry. I think I've pretty much used most of it. Ah, Teresa Marie.
How do we go outside? We need
Okay. I've got to let that little boo-boo dry so I can remove it. But I'm going to call this video as done. So, I gotta get out my Q-tip so I can, there they are, right in front of me. I move things around, so I'm like, where? But anyways, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I wish it would dry before, so I could, I know it's not fully dry. I'm probably making a big mistake. But hey, that's what I do, right? Came off. So, you guys have a wonderful weekend. I should be back tomorrow. Have a very wonderful weekend. And take care of yourselves. Okay? And leave me a thumbs up or a thumbs down and a comment below and tell me why. Okay? I'd appreciate that.